Finn, who hopefully will chill and hang out. Alright, I'm out of here. Ask if you need anything. Myself or my wife Jade. If you got a ticket and haven't paid yet, Jade's going to come after you. And that's about that. So enjoy, guys.
All right. We had this whole routine worked out. Now he's skipping out on us. So you can never trust one of those things, man.
That's why we've never been in Animal Act.
That's why we've never been in Animal Act. Exactly. I'm just realizing that now. All right. What's that? My beer's behind you. Oh, sure.
Our beer now.
All right. All right. The dog is over there. The beer is in Ryan's hand. So amazing to be here. I got to get rid of this. So awesome to be here. I guess it's been a while since we've been here, and really great to be here. Sean and I, the Undesirables, have actually we haven't even played together until last night for 4.5 months. We're not playing much these days. I'm concerned that in that time, we might have become desirable. I don't know. And I want to find out. So, you be the judge.
Careful.
You be the judge. All right, listen, I think it's our duty to start the night off with a song about public transportation. I mean, someone's got to do it. I settled my tab. I can't afford a cab. I've got just enough, yeah, for a blue night bus. They named it right because tonight it's making me blue. As I stand my feet on the empty street, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'll do the bus stop walk. It's only half a block. Well, heck, it's just a hop, skip, hop to the next bus stop. I keep one eye on the street gone by, pricking my pace. I keep looking back down the track, steal another base. That's called the bus stop walk. It's only half a block. Well, heck, it's just a hop, skip, hop to the next bus stop. Of course, I'm caught clean in between when the bus sails by, and that tin wheel's tail lights fade, and I don't have a chance. I must be 7 whole city blocks from home, but there's a brand new dance. It's called the bus stop walk. So I step in time to a sidewalk beat, starting my feet like a jump rope rhyme. It's got into my head, it's gonna get me home to bed. It's called the bus stop walk. Woo! Listen, just put your hands in your pocket. I'll show you how to walk it. James Dean. Just do it like you mean. All right, I'm halfway there. The bus don't care. I could care less. I'm on the Ankle Express, and that long gone 501 is never gonna come. No, I'll just walk on singing my song all the way home, all the way. I do the bus stop walk. You know, it's only half a block. I mean, heck, it's just a hop, skip, hop to the next bus stop. I do the bus stop walk all the way home, all the way home, all the way home, all the way home. We have covered public transportation. I'm going to whip through all the important subjects. Well, this is my buddy Sean Cotton, by the way, And my name is Corey Raymond, and we met in Georgetown, Ontario. And that's where, and this song is for you. This is just a song about doing some growing up there. This song's called The Credit River. I agree with you.
In southern Ontario, there's a river I know where the trillium grows.
On the lip of a ravine in the Credit River Valley, across the lawn and through an alley, is where my home used to be. It was number 37 till the time I was 11. Then we moved just up the street to number 63. Dad found us a townhouse and laid his money down across the
River, on the Credit River,
smoking cigarettes together that you stole from your brother. Yeah, they sure made us look tougher, coughing up alone, hiding under cover where that maple toppled over, where you said Jenny Armstrong kissed you with her tongue. Long before I walked the girl I adore on the
river, on the Credit River,
and jumping off the bridge. That's what we thought it was for. Just look at it today. They hauled it all away. No one goes there anymore. I gotta say this part for us. 'Cause if it weren't for Highway 7, this could be a piece of heaven. Early in the evening, it's heaven anyway. But I got a suspicion there'd be more trout fishing if another subdivision wasn't underway. It's changing by the day, but I remember playing on the river,
on the Credit River,
and I never could resist a triple-double day. But here's a cannonball. I just climb over the rail, step into the air. I want to say it again for Georgetown.
in southern Ontario, there's a river I know where the trillium grows.
We'd ride to Terracotta just to wade in the water. I'd be happy if I caught crayfish or a frog. I'd be watching minnows in the shallows neath the willows, keeping just as still as a turtle on a log. June sun burning and the inner tubes turning down the
River, on the Credit River,
and we were turning down the
river, on the Credit River. I remember playing on the river,
playing
on the Credit River, back when I was living on the river,
living
on the Credit River.
from a lip of the ravine. You can
Hear the muddy Credit River water running ever lazily along.
Thank you, folks, very much. Just gonna open another singing juice here. Here we go. Well, Sean Cotton and I, although we're not playing together as much these days as we have, we've been writing and playing together it's hard for me to believe this now, for 20 years. And In fact, this song, thank you. We made it, man. We made it. In fact, this song we're going to do right now was written almost 20 years ago. And anyway, I hope you like it. This is called The Night Train. The night train is like a dragon, made of iron, brimstone, and coal. The only time it knows is the nighttime, and all it knows how to do is roll. There ain't no one can explain the night train. Why is it always pulling strangers through? How come it ain't bringing you back to me? It's taking me away from you. Listen for the night train. It's all I do. I'll tell you something else. We used to make a wish on the night train. We used to leave our pennies on the rail. But I said I'd sell my soul to the devil. I found myself stepping on his tail. And listen, my father's none of my business. It ain't up to me to say he failed. But his birthday came just the other day. Nobody visited him in jail, but I know he felt the night train rattling his cell. Woo! Me, I was captured by the night train. I'm underneath its spell. I'm gonna tell you about my whole family. My sister, she's like every one of us. She's got this fear of being left all alone, you know? And it follows her around like the tail of a gown. She wears it like some precious stone. And her fiancé slipped away, left her whiter than her bridal veil. The clanging of the night train, her only wedding bell. Only one more. That's my mother, and she is not our concern now. Leave the night train to tell you the tale, 'cause it's always thundering on past her graveyard, where the crows hang and the air is stale. There are nights I wake up cold as a tombstone. I have to listen to my mother wail, screaming at the night train. But she doesn't sleep so well. Neither do I, Mom. Why are you screaming at the night train? She doesn't sleep so well. And what are we gonna do about that? Just shovel coal. Shovel coal. Keep that engine full. It's a long way back down along the track. Honey, honey, beware of the way you do. Don't you think it can happen to you? There's a night train, it's like a dragon, made of iron, brimstone, and coal. The only time it knows is the nighttime. All he knows how to do is roll. There ain't no one can explain the night train. Why is it always pulling strangers through? How come it ain't bringing you back to me? It's taking me away from you. Listen for the night train. It's all I do. Just listen for the night train. I
stop and listen for the night trains.
I'm so glad you like her family song. Seriously. Because you gotta have one. You gotta have at least one family song, right? In your show. In case your folks show up. You just never know. And people get funny when you write a bunch of songs. They feel left out if you don't write about them. So it's like, there you go, Dad. We had a woman literally run up to us after a set we did in Australia at a festival there. This woman literally ran up to us. She had something real important to say. She ran up, she was like, "You guys have a pretty dysfunctional family, huh?" I had to say it. And I'm like, "Yeah? What about you? Are you some kind of freak?" Who wants to hear songs about functional families? Not me. Thank you. All right. Oh, this is the day train. Be the day train. Oh, the day train. Day train. I'm back to lunch. Oh, they shouldn't exist. Anyway, moving right along. We would love to do a song for you right now that's actually, it's Vancouver's favorite Undesirables song. They love this song. And I just spent a couple weeks on the coast, and I understand now perfectly why. The song is called Umbrella Girl. Check it out.
She's an umbrella girl. She likes the rain. She just smiles to herself to hear all the people complain. Yeah, she's an umbrella girl. She lives down the lane. And when I'm dry and warm, I see her out in the storm. She loves the rain. She loves to wander, shiver and count for the thunder that shakes the whole town. While sun loungers scatter and servers all scramble to batten the patios down. She's safe as a lover, wrapped in the cover of dreams only rain will allow. Ray-Ban and suntan have all scurried home, and the city belongs to her now. 'Cause she's an umbrella girl. She likes the rain. She just lies to herself to hear all the people complain. Yeah, she's an umbrella girl. It rained out again. Yeah, but she doesn't mind. She's the rainy day kind. She loves the rain. Blow off the lake, come on. Chase all the picnickers home. Pack up the sunshine, empty the shoreline, and leave her alone. Let her stand on the lakefront, dream for a moment that she is the last living girl. While sunflower parasols tumble away down the very last beach of the world. 'Cause she's an umbrella girl. She likes the rain. That's it. She just smiles to herself to hear all the people complain. Yeah, she's an umbrella girl. She lives down the lane. And when you're dry and warm, you'll see her out in the storm. Yeah, She's an umbrella girl who rained out the gate. Yeah, but she doesn't mind. She's the rainy day kind. Yeah, she loves the rain. She loves the rain. She loves the rain.
Oh. Thank you, folks. Well, I hope you won't mind if we get, let's get subterraneanly sad. Right now, let's just go down. Let's go down together. All of us. I promise we'll cheer you up in about 4 minutes. But seriously, I just don't want to go alone.
Wait.
Please.
No, we won't. It'll be 8 minutes.
Oh, will it really?
The next one's not going to help.
I thought we'd put the antidote in there.
No,
next.
no.
Oh. Well, then let's just drink and go down. This is the ballad off our last record is called Traveling Show, and this song is on there. It's called If I Send For You. If I send for you tomorrow, would you come? Would you rise up from your pillow when you hear my fife and drum? If I send for you, if I send for you, if I send for you tomorrow, would you come? I know I sat here high up on my throne, and I know I've been a tower standing so long, and I know I left you looking for a handhold in the stone. If I send for you, if I send for you, if I send for you tomorrow, would you come? If I send for you tomorrow, would you come? Would you bring me back the summer? Would you come back like the sun? If I send for you, if I send for you, if I send for you tomorrow, would you come? The castle is lonely, dark and cold. Snow's falling in the courtyard, it's covering the road like all the things I didn't tell you, they never will be told. If I send for you, if I send for you, if I send for you tomorrow, if I send for you, if I send for you tomorrow, would you come? Well, at least now we're going to be a little upbeat and depressing. We got to do this song. The question that Sean and I have been asked over the last 20 years, the question we've been asked the most is, why are you called the Undesirables? You guys get asked that, which I take as a compliment. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Why are we called the Undesirables? Well, when we met in Georgetown, we started writing songs in Georgetown, Ontario, and I'll tell you, you know, the music that we were into at the time, nobody was listening to that. We felt like we were on the outside of all that, getting into the music we were getting heavily into the blues. That was what kind of brought Sean and I together. And we just kept digging deeper and digging for blues. And also, the people that we admired, the songwriters we admired the most, whether it was the Stones or it was Tom Waits or whether it was the band or whoever, all the songs, the people that they wrote about, like I said, like nobody wants to hear about functional families, right? And so all the songs were about outsiders. They were about people on the outside looking in. You know, I mean, you look at a band like the Stones, we were into all those people who never cleaned their hair. You know, you knew that, you know, the ones who never cleaned their rooms, right? You look at the Stones, you know they never cleaned their rooms. Anyway, we were in, and also we weren't that great at singing. I mean, I don't know if that's changed much in the interim, but at that time, we just yelled with music, you know? And sometimes I think all we've really learned to do since is just yell a little more sweetly, you know? But I mean, here's another reason we thought the Undesirables was a good name. We were playing an open stage, right? An open mic in Georgetown. And we got unplugged this open mic. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't understand the whole open mic concept. I was like, I don't think you're supposed to get unplugged at open mics, right? I mean, now we got unplugged and then we also got asked to leave the bar. And we were very drunk, and I don't really remember what was going on. But we were kicked out of the place. That was the George and Dragon on Main Street. I'm telling you, this song is for you, man. Because after we got kicked out of the George and Dragon, I feel like I'm just talking to you now. It's like, everyone else can listen. I'm talking to you. You know, we just wanted to play. We just wanted to keep yelling, right? So we went down the hill there to the McGibbon Hotel. Now, I don't know if like alcoholics are trained there or if they arrive there like ready to go, you know? But every town's got one. Every town has got a McGibbon Hotel. It doesn't matter if you've never seen the McGibbon Hotel. You know what it's all about. Anyway, we went down the hill there and the McGibbon was just closing and all these drunks were coming out of the McGibbon. And we thought we'd just start playing on the sidewalk, right? So we were playing outside the McGibbon Hotel and you know, we were playing probably some Rolling Stones or something and yelling away. And a crowd gathered, you know, as people were coming out, this little crowd gathered. And one old dude even pulled out a pair of spoons. And he started like playing spoons with us, right? And that was so cool. And then, I'm not exaggerating, at that moment, 4 police cruisers converged at that intersection. 4 cruisers. Like, I don't know what was not happening in Georgetown. But, like, it seemed to be overdoing it. But, and they got the call that there was a big brawl happening, right? Downtown, outside the McGibbon Hotel. And they wouldn't believe us, the police, the cops would not believe us that we were just playing songs, even though Sean's got a guitar. There's a dude, like, who pulls out spoons at a street fight? Right? You know, have you ever seen that happen? You know, it doesn't happen. Maybe it happens here. I don't know. It doesn't happen in Georgetown. No spoon playing at street brawls. Anyway, they broke it up, right? And they made us keep moving and we all went somewhere else. But what we like to do now really is just play the song that even though it wasn't written at the time, I think at the time we only had one original song. But this is a song that we might have been singing when the cops showed up. It's like this. Sorry, some strange man, some handsome young man, come along and mess around another man's someone new, there's always someone who's gonna turn her on a little more than you do. Say, look out, Jack, she's mine. You better look both ways when you cross her line. Say, I know you cross her line. Jealousy, jealousy, oh jealousy. As long as you got me, I'll never be free. Say, look out, Jack, 'cause she's mine. I see the trees let go the leaves, the sky lets go the rain. How long before I can let go of my pain? Say, look out, Jack, 'cause she's mine. You better look both ways when you cross her line. You understand me? Don't even cross her line. Look out, Jack, well, she's mine. You better look both ways when you cross her line. That's it. Don't even cross it. Baby, I don't care that dress you wear, even if it's hanging on the back of his chair. I don't care how you come, as long as you come back home. Even if you come just to do me more harm, even if you come to me straight from his heart, even if you only hurt me this much again, even if it's only with some new kind of pain. I don't care how you come, as long as you come back home. I don't care how you come, as long as you come back home. I don't care how, just as long as you come. Just come back and love me. All right. Well, listen, we like to start this set with a song for Finnegan. Wherever Finnegan is, it's for you, buddy. Oh, you know what? And if anyone back there can turn out those lights that are back there, oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. This is for Finnegan.
It's midnight and I'm the dog that you forgot to let in. You're in your warm bed while this here doghouse is where I've been. I listen to the rain on this roof of tin, and you were with him instead of me. You were with him instead of me.
Listen, when we met, I was out on the scrounge. My first concern was keeping out of the pound. All those restaurant alleyways, I was just looking for some scraps. Oh, loving you was like living uptown. It's so hard for me to have to come back down. I'm the stray you started being with.
Look what you've done. It's midnight and I'm the dog that you forgot to let in. You're in your warm bed while this here doghouse is where I've been. I listen to the rain on this roof of tin, and you were with him instead of me. You were with him instead of me.
Oh yeah, I'm the doves who sing so sweetly in the rafters of the church.
I'm the bluebird of the morning, the lights on your porch, and the only song I sing is for you. But tonight all I am is the dog that you forgot to let in.
I'll tell you how it happened. It's a sad story. I buried my heart like it was any old bone. All I wanted to do is just to come back home. Oh, but when I try, I can only get as far as my chain. I've been a working dog, a sheepdog, a show dog, and a stray. And I tell you, every underdog's gonna have his day. But I'm the stray you started feeding, dog.
Look what you've done. It's midnight, and I'm the dog that you forgot to let in. You're in your warm bed, while this here doghouse is where I've been. I listen to the rain on this roof of tin, and you with him instead of me. You with him instead of me. You with him instead of me.
You want to do this next one? You into it?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm there.
Just asking him.
I'm
You want to do
there.
this next one?
Well, after that last song, I'd be asking him too.
That's true. Well, this is a newer song for us, and it hasn't been recorded. We're doing a few songs that haven't been recorded here tonight. And this song is finished in BC, I guess. I don't know when it was we were last there, but it was finished out in BC. It's called Walking in My Sleep. And for once, I don't have a thing to say about it. So I'm just going to drink my singing juice. Yeah. Sort of leave you up there.
That's all right. Some cultures, this is music.
Yes, that's true. You're probably doing something brilliant right now. It's just not being appreciated at all. You know, but it's like this could be making us famous somewhere, man.
This is the world music portion of the show.
Seriously.
All right.
I've been walking in my sleep, down between the mountains steep, up the snowy peaks. I've been walking in my sleep, I've been walking in my dreams, back to places I've never been. The air is cool and sweet, where I've been walking in my sleep. Say this. Last night you spoke to me so clear. It felt so right to have you here. It's been 10 years since last we talked. Yeah. In that time we've walked and walked, 'cause I've been walking in my sleep, keeping hours on the lovers keep, stepping from the sheets. I go out walking in my sleep, I go out walking in my dreams, where the scenery ain't as it seems. I'm walking in my sleep. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. All right. I'm shaking sand out of the sheet. Yeah. Last night I dreamed about the sea. Funny thing is, I got sand between my toes. Tell me, how'd that get there, do you suppose? I must be walking in my sleep through the meadow where the grass is deep, beyond the city streets. I've been walking in my sleep. Oh, I've been walking in my dreams through forests thick with evergreens. I've the scratches on my feet. Must be walking in my sleep. Yeah, man. I must be walking in my sleep. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. I must be walking in my sleep. Oh, I've been walking in my sleep. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Yeah, I've been walking in my sleep. I've been walking in my sleep. He's the band. This is the band tonight. Well, listen, this next song, we got to sing this next song. Because, I mean, we covered public transportation. We sang about a river, sang about dogs. We got all these different things going on. We haven't covered sub-zero temperatures or dead people. And I just feel like, something's missing from this show. I gotta tell you just a little story that goes with this next song. This next song, first of all, it's a winter song. People got different ideas about cold wherever you go. I just did a tour. I just got off the road 2 days ago. I was with Jonathan Bird in 7 states and in 4 provinces. And you know, I don't know if you heard, they had historical storms in Arkansas. So we went down, our first gig in Arkansas was canceled because of snow and ice. Now, I was born in Winnipeg at the end of November, right? And I thought that was a good deal. I was like, I like this frozen place, you know? I didn't know it was going to get warmer. I was like, this is awesome. Anyway, I was raised in northern Ontario, further north than Winnipeg, about a 30-hour drive north of Toronto. And, you know, it gets cold there, right? It gets cold. And, I mean, you guys know, I'm back in a place that understands wintertime. But anyway, the historical storms in Arkansas, we showed up, this gig was canceled. It was like 2 degrees below zero. There was some snow on there, a little slush or whatever. But, you know, everyone's got a... And it was like a state of emergency. It was like the schools were shut for 2 solid weeks because of this. And seriously, they don't, to be fair to them, to those in Arkansas, they don't own jackets. So, I mean, like, they don't understand, right? They're like, ooh, they freak out. But I mean, even I was just out in BC, it's the same thing. Everyone's so proud of their temperature wherever they are, right? If I made the mistake of saying, oh, it's a little chilly tonight or something, someone would say, whoa, you must be in, you know, you must have been in BC the last couple weeks. It's freezing here. You know, and they love it. They love to talk about that stuff. So this song takes place in a, you know, like the difference, for instance, in Arkansas, right? When they say that it's cold, what they mean is you should wear some shoes today. Like, that's what they mean. You have to figure this stuff out. You know, Like, you know, up north or Winnipeg, when they say it's cold, they mean if you don't go inside, you're going to die. So that's what we're talking about in this song. Now, to further introduce this song, I'm going to give you a little window into my psyche, whether you want it or not. You're going to know me a lot better in a minute here. I'll tell you this story real quick here. It'll make sense of the whole evening, I promise you. First of all, I was raised in a library. Now, not a public library. That would have been awkward. You know? Having to hide when they closed up. You know, avoid the cleaning crew. No, it wasn't like that. But I have never, since my childhood, been in a house that had the kind of books that there's about 15,000 books in my father's house. And whatever you want is there. You want to read about Russia? You're in luck. There's a whole wall devoted to Russia, you know what I mean? There's no wallpaper necessary in my dad's house. It's all books. So anyway, grew up with a lot of books. And my dad, books were really important. And growing up with my dad, I grew up alone with my father. And he read to me every single night. And I mean, this is, looking back on it now, I'm 38 years old now. And I look back at that time when he read to me every night. I mean, that will never come again. There's no substitute for that time. And I realize now that it's actually given me half of what I used to make my living. But the thing about being raised by my father by himself and reading to me every night was there was no other parent to kind of act as like a censorship board, you know? So like, I don't know how he made these decisions about what the material he was going to read to me next was, you know, but I was looking back on these years and thinking about it, and I had some questions for my dad. One of the questions I had was, I said, Dad, do you remember that time I was sick? I was home sick from school all day. I was 10 years old. You came home from work. My father was a history teacher, by the way, and a librarian. I said, you came home from work. You came into my room, and you pulled up a chair. I was sick in bed, and you read me that story about the clowns that come to this little town and start killing people. Remember reading me that? These clowns come to this little town, and they start murdering the citizens of the town. Nobody can see them, right? These are invisible clowns. Check this out. My dad's reading me this shit. These clowns are murdering the citizens of the town. I remember one scene in this story, right? Where this clown is holding this kid underwater, holding this child underwater in a public swimming pool. Like while all the parents look the other way a little too long, drowns this boy, right? And of course, there's one kid in the story who was about 10 years old, of my age at the time. He's the only one who can see the clowns, right? Nobody else can see them except him. He knows what's going on. And in this moment when this clown is drowning this other kid, this clown looks up from his evil work, right? And locks eyes with our little protagonist. And realizes this kid is onto them. And from that moment on, the story is about these clowns just descending on this kid, right? Now you gotta understand something here. This is my dad's idea of a get better story. You know what I mean? This is like him being like the Saint Bernard with the Neo-Citron around his neck. I mean, in my room, I know what'll make little Corin better. This is like chicken soup from my dad. So I'm freaking out. I think I was actually healed at that moment. I think I was just, I'm better, man. Stop reading to me. The way the story ends, it ends with this kid who's being chased by the invisible killer clowns who are after him alone. And the kid's in his house. He's freaking out. It's the middle of the night. Everything's dark. He knows the clowns are coming for him. He looks out, he peeks out behind the curtain, looks out the front yard. There's a clown standing in the front yard. There's a clown under the street lamp. They've come around, they're surrounding the house. These clowns coming for this kid. So what does he do? I mean, he does what any kid would do, right? He runs to his parents. He runs to his parents' bedroom. He runs in there and he pulls the covers back and there's two clowns lying in his parents' bed. They're in his parents' lights are gone. This kid grabs a pair of scissors, and he stabs these two clowns in the throats, right? Kills the clowns. And that's how the story ends. There's no further explanation. It's just like, dinner's in half an hour, Corey. Like that, right? That's how I was raised. You get it now? You get what's going on here now? All right. All right. One more thing to introduce this next song. This next song, which takes place way up in northern Ontario, in the dead of winter. My dad also read me the Grimm's fairy tales, which are no less, sinister or disturbing than what I was just describing. And there's one in particular that inspired this song. It's called The Singing Bone. And in that story, you know the Grimm's fairy tales, right? In that story, there's a king. There's always a king, right? And there's always some woods. And in this story, the king sends his two children, a brother and a sister, out into the woods. And he asks them to pick flowers, pick wildflowers. See who can find the prettiest flowers. Who can come back with the prettiest bouquet for me to prove your love, kind of King Lear style. So the two kids go off into the woods and they separate and they meet up hours later, and the sister's got all these beautiful flowers and the brother's got nothing. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. But he's got nothing.
Your dad was telling the story, I think.
Right. There you go. And, if it wasn't a Grimm's fairy tale, that would have been it. They would have just gone home for lunch, right? But because it's a Grimm's fairy tale, what happens next is the brother kills his sister. He buries her in the woods and he takes her flowers away and he takes them home and gives them to his dad. He says that she got lost. And gives him her flowers. And he gets away with this, right? And years go by and he grows up. And it's all these years later, there's a shepherd scratching in the dirt with a stick as he's watching his flock. And as he scratches in the dirt with a stick, up turns this bone. And this shepherd thinks it would make a perfect instrument, a wind instrument. They don't say anything about this shepherd, they just give him a couple lines. And so he's obviously a sick man. I don't know anything about him. But he hollows this thing out, and he starts to play on it like a pipe. And when he starts to play on it, it sings the story of the murder and what happened, right? Finally, the murderer gets caught. So this is just some stuff that I've got kicking around up here, and it'll make a lot more sense for you out of this next song. This next song is called "Singing Bones." 23 nights, stays at 50 below. There are places out in the bush no one ever goes. Townsfolk keep home, they keep their curtains closed. So the story gets buried just a little bit deeper every time it snows. They can swing their searchlights, yeah, carving up the nighttime. They can comb the lakesides, looking for my singing bones. You know that every winter somebody dies just for being caught outside. And for weeks they kept the search up. They didn't find a thing. No one was admitting it was better just to wait for spring. They can drag the river, they can pick up every drifter. Never gonna find their killer if they don't hear my singing go. They can drag the river, they can pick up every drifter. Never gonna call it murder if they don't hear my singing go. It's my singing bones that keep you awake. You can hear me whispering as I come drifting across the frozen lake. You should turn yourself over, if only for your sake. Don't escape the sound that the bones of your murders make. They can come to lakesides while there's still some daylight. They can swing their searchlights, they're carving up the nighttime. They can drag the river, they can pick up every drifter. Never gonna call it murder if they don't hear my singing go. Thank you. All right. Sub-zero temperatures and missing people. Check. I have to share something with you here. This has never been seen by an audience before. This was given to me, and now probably most of you aren't going to be able to see this when I hold it up here, but this was given to me on the tour that I just did out west. I can't remember where it was. I can't remember if it was in BC or in Alberta, but someone's child saw our show a little while back, and I happened to tell that story. And this girl, I don't know how old she is, but her name is Emma. She signed her work, and she decided that she thought I was a good storyteller, and she said that I should write a book, and she came up with a cover for it. The title of the book it's called Clown Murders. And you see it says Corn Raymond, Clown Murders. And then she's got a heart that's kind of bleeding with a pair of scissors. It's kind of cutting into the heart, right? Now, I wish that I could just project this for you all and you could all see what's on the back here. Because on the back here, it's hard to see, but you've got just this mystery hand is like coming down, and it's just holding this poor little child. He's under the water, and he's kind of looks like he's doing the dead child float. Like he's just like in the water, and the hand is on top. I think she's kind of drawn the little steps here and the little ladder where you get out of the pool. But it's quite a frightening little piece of work. In fact, it's scarier than the original story. It's just good to know that we've got our fingers in some malleable minds. So that's the show and tell portion of the show. Let's get on with it. All right. This is a song. The song's called Good News. Believe it or not, it's a breakup song. You did, huh? You've been to Arkansas recently? like a bird leaving the wire. Good news travels on. You left without a word. You took away your song. I myself have been the wire and the bird. I've been the good news too, and I've been the good news gone. It was an afternoon we never thought we'd have. It was half a year of unexpected love that I will keep the memory of. When you left me in the fall, there was no good news at all. When the paper hit the door, I didn't need it anymore. But you're still good news. Good news for someone. Good news where you are. Good news on the run. It was an afternoon we never thought we'd have. It was half a year of unexpected love that I will keep the memory of. You were only good news. Good news round my bed. Good news in my tea. You were just good news to me. You were only good news. Good news round my door. Good news in this town. You were good news all around. And you're still good news, yeah. Good news for someone. Good news where you are. Good news on the run. You were only good news, yeah. You were only good news. Good news on the run. You were only good news. Good news on the run. Good news on the run. Thank you, folks. Remember in the last set, I was talking about the McGibbon Hotel. I was talking about how we used to not sing so much as just yell with music. Well, here's one of those songs that we learned back then. This is a song we haven't played in years. I don't know why we got a craving to do it, but we're going to show you what one of those yelling with music songs sounds like. This song goes like this.
Well, I'm going down.
Going down a hot road.
I just don't know.
I don't know where I've been.
I guess I've been walking.
I've been walking around in circles and can't even find a friend.
Oh, my love.
My love, she is not waiting.
Guess I've been gone.
I've been gone too long.
I look at the people.
People, they make me crazy. Yeah, I can hardly sing my song. Well, hustlers stand around me, and I'm lost, and I'm all alone. I can't tell the bad from the good. And I'm out in the woods. You know what I mean? Said I'm lost in the woods.
big city gambler.
Gamblers take my money.
I guess it's been useless.
Well, it's been useless to me.
And I think I'm
Oh,
lost.
I'm lost inside this jungle. Can't even see the forest for the trees.
Oh, pretty little woman,
Come and get me. Would you
and try me.
try me one more time?
Oh yes, and you're sweet.
And your sweet understanding fix this broken heart of mine. Say vultures fly around me. Won't you come on? Just come and take me home. I can't tell the bad from the good. And I'm out in the woods. Said I'm lost in the woods. And I'm out in the woods. I'm lost in the woods. Woo! That was a song by a fellow named Leon Russell. And we just got a few more songs for you here. We're going to do some more yelling in this song, but it's our yelling. This next tune is just about a fella who's just gone home. He's going to his hometown. He's taking his girlfriend there. She's seeing it for the first time. I always say, if this feels like your song, I'm sorry.
Driving into the past, moving too fast. It's all coming back since crossing the track. You came here for me, 'cause it ain't much to see. I'll show you around, I'm sure you'll agree. This town's just something that the wind collected along the chain link fences.
Empty Mickeys littering the ditches.
Graffiti under the bridges.
You see that alleyway right behind Mitch's? That's where I got my favorite stitches. And that's the place where we paid every crutch out. That's all just blood under the bridge now. You wanna wear my jacket, darling? Sure. I'll wear my tattoos right on my shoulder. It says that I was born to lose. Woo! This town's just something that the sun neglected. There's always rain expected. Rusted heaps on their way to the scrap yards, spinning up the rain on their rear guard. Used to take 4 nights for him to drink the chip off his shoulder. I guess the old man's getting older. Took 4 cops to get him into the cruiser. Ah, but he was a bruiser. Hey. Did I ever tell you about the time the cops chased him into that wet cement? No need to wonder where the money from the government went. This town's just some
there's always rain expected. This town, driving into the past, moving too fast. This town, it's all coming back since crossing the track. This town, came here for me, 'cause it ain't much to see. This town,
Guys, seriously, I hope we weren't singing that song and you were sitting there going, me? 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 My song. I hope not. Anyway, we just got two more for you. And, Finnegan, how's it going? Checking it out.
he's like the usher at the movie theater.
Totally. He was actually just making sure y'all had drinks and stuff. He was just checking
Nobody's
it out.
making out.
No trouble. No one snuck in. Checking it out. So he's going to come back with a bunch of drinks on his back and stuff. He's going to be selling cigars and popcorn. Seriously. I mean, you're sitting on money bags there. I mean, you could be working the room.
Saddlebags.
Every time. Totally. Absolutely. Seriously. Oh, man. Anyway, this is just a song about going to the movies. Love the movies. I was also raised by a movie nut. Sean and I both love the movies. This song is called Dancing on the Fault Line. I got a gal, you know she works down at the drugstore. 6 days a week, day shift, 8 to 4. You know what I do? I wait for her outside on the street. We stop anywhere that she wants to eat. With plenty of time, make an early show. I got the tickets and they're full, and I see singing it. Take us out of our lives, take us off of these ordinary streets. Man, we can run under gunfire. Stay on my arm, darling, you'll be fine.
When we kiss,
You can lean into my eyes. The music will slow down every time. I'll take you dancing on the fault line. We'll be running every red light. I'll take you dancing on the fault line. I'll even manage to get you home on time. It was a chill, wet, gray, overcast afternoon in November. We talked out of the rain to a matinee. Do you remember? Remember what I said? I said, I know a place where it's always June. They got a Ferris wheel and an ice cream moon. They got an old dance hall on the outside of town. And we're out on the floor, they better give us room. Said, I want you to wear my ring. I've already got an idea for a honeymoon. Said, man, we can run under gunfire. Stay on my arm, darling, you'll be fine.
when we kiss,
You can lean into my eyes. The music will slow down every time. I'll take you dancing on the fault line. We'll be making all the headlines. I'll take you dancing on the fault line. Tell you, I'll even manage to get you home on time. That's going too far. Look what you did. Listen, I bought a stick of licorice, 2 straws, and a soda. Let me hold your popcorn while you take your coat off. You know, lights dim and the curtains part. I don't know what's gonna steal my heart. It's all sold out on a Saturday night. I'm right next to you in the flickering dawn. Take my hand. Woo! Here comes my favorite part. When we run under gunfire, stay on my arm, darling, you'll be fine.
When we kiss,
You can lean into my eyes. Music will slow down every time. I take you dancing on the fault line. We'll be running every red light. I take you dancing on the fault line. We'll be making all the headlines. I take you dancing on the fault line. For the adventure of a lifetime. I take you dancing on the fault line.
this is my puppet. I mean partner, Corn Raymond, everybody.
Thank you. We got one more song for you here, and as Ryan mentioned, we have an email list. We have an email list over there. If you're entertained by the show, you'll be entertained by the emails. The email list says Corn Raymond's email list. I just got off the road. I just did 50 shows and just got off the road, didn't get organized enough for it to say the Undesirables. So you know, you'll hear about me, you'll hear about us. My band's coming to Summerfolk this summer. But we got one more. What do you want, Megan? Where's the glowy ball? We got one more song for you. If you want to come and talk to whatever, there was a little flurry of commerce back there. We really appreciated that. And because I know, you know, you're looking at us playing this music, and I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, these guys are high on drugs. I just want to make it really clear to y'all that we're actually quite low on drugs. Anything you sell, we really appreciate it. Help us out. Come and talk to us. Be happy to sign CDs for you. Be happy to sweat on them for you. You got the glowy ball. I know. We just got one more song to sing, and I'll get into the glowy ball. There's a part for you guys in this song if you want to get into it.
Yeah.
There's a call and response in this song. I think you guys should be the response part. You know? You could be the call part, but we'd have to all get together again and rehearse. It would be a nightmare trying to get us all together again. This is never going to happen again, by the way. House concerts are going to happen here. But this particular group of people is never going to get together again. So thank you so much for being here, and thanks to Jade and Ryan for making it. Let's just try it out. Let's see if you want to sing with us. All you got to do is repeat what I say. Real simple. Let's try it out. Why not? Man, you're stealing our show, buddy. I can't compete with that. I stand on two legs, first of all.
I want to be here when the glowy ball comes out the other end.
I want to see that happen.
I'm more than willing to let you deal with that.
I think that's the encore, man. I think that's the encore if y'all stick around for it. Listen, repeat after me. Say, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, we don't need to rehearse. That's awesome. Just ignore the first one. You're going to be fine. This song's called Up Above the Clouds. It's a sunny day. And it goes like this. It glows like this. You in debt, you in doubt, it probably ain't worth thinking about. Pull up a chair, have a beer, like to sing a toast for a brand new year. You know I woke up today, feeling great. Just a little song makes me feel okay. Say, well, hey, 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 yeah, the sky is gray. Up above the clouds, it's a sunny day. I said, well, hey, 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 hey. I said, up above the clouds, it's a sunny day. Hey, 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 hey. Up above the clouds, it's a sunny day. I'm singing hee, 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 hee. I'm feeling better already. Now, high, 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 high. You get that if you try. I said, ooh, 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 ooh. You ought to get yourself on into the mood, because when it's a stormy day, just a little song pass the time away. Sing, hey, 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 hey. I said it up above the clouds, it's a sunny day. Hey, 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 hey. Up above the clouds, it's a sunny, woo, it's a sunny day. If you can't stand the rain, I wanna show you how the weather can change. If you can't stand the rain, I wanna tell you how the weather can change. I'm feeling better already. Oh, oh, oh. You ought to have yourself a good time before you go. Say, ooh, 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 ooh. About to get yourself on into the groove. You know, it might help a little, it might help a lot. It's been known to hit the spot. To drink your drink, smoke your smoke. Just pat your foot if you are broke. And say, well, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I said it up above the clouds, it's a sunny day. I said, hey, 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 hey. Up above the clouds, it's a sunny man. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day. Well, there was a request earlier for Overwhelmed. Does that still stand?
Both, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think maybe we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. Thank you. All right. Man, it's hard to remember words when there's a dog. That's okay. It's a good test. It's like, just throw us out there. It's like, can they remember their songs after 5 months of not playing them? Well, dogs and a dog. Can you do that? Are you the real deal? That's the question. Well, let's do this song. This song was inspired actually by a choir rehearsal in a prayer meeting that I witnessed in a Pentecostal church on Hallam Street in Toronto. And that was many, many years ago. And if you like this song, you can't have it. It's on our first album, which is all sold out. So this will be the one you want. That's how it works. This song is called Overwhelmed. See if you remember how it goes. You're doing that world music again. It's amazing. It's enchanting.
I'm trying to find the notes between the notes.
Maybe you'll discover a new one.
Yes.
I call it Sean's note.
Changes.
You're finding it, man. I think you almost got it.
Yeah, but that's a note that you won't like it when you hear it. Yes. Musical warfare. All right. It's going to be up to me now. I'm freaked out by that. No, I'm not freaked out by that note.
Get me all psyched up. First snow of the winter came, as though offering us a peace of mind, as though let down from heaven above. There was a chance we could all be loved. I'm not talking about romance, kind of love that leaves someone else behind, not that someone we need that we haven't got, the love that we thought we could not find.
When you're overwhelmed, can you believe in people? 'Cause we're all together and we're all around. You can lay your sword and shield down.
I'm gonna get to the place where I want to be, sing a song that we'll make come true, that we're champions, we're children too. We can walk like giants, stand august, all of us are royalty. We'll make it there if we can only trust in the friends who teach us victory.
When you're overwhelmed, can you believe in people? 'Cause we're all together and we're all around. Oh, you can lay your sword and shield down.
Lay them flat down on the ground.
Lay them down.
I can't get up out of this bed I made. I feel dark thoughts rolling in again, rolling from where I just don't know, and I'm all mixed up with no place to go, and I'm worried now. This I know, when the storm is gone, the song will remain for anyone afraid that the sun wouldn't find them under all
That rain. When you're overwhelmed, can you believe in people? 'Cause we're all together and we're all around. Oh, you can lay your sword and shield down.
Lay them flat down on the ground.
Lay them down.
Lay your sword and shield down.
Lay them down. You can lay your sword and shield down.
Say again. You can lay them flat down on the ground.
Lay them down. Lay your sword and shield down.
You want my date? Sorry. Next time.
Or do you want to do Charlotte?
Oh, I'm into it.
Let's do it.
What do you want? I mean, we could do another song of ours, or we could just do something by the Rolling Stones.
Yours.
Who? One of each.
Which Stone song?
One of your our song. Well, I'm not going to say. You either choose what's behind door number 1 or door number 2. It's the Lady or the Tiger.
Yours.
We got Stones. We got yours. Let's have a fight, and whoever's still standing gets to choose.
Unless it's down.
Both.
Let's get down to that.
All right, let's do that. All right. Ah! Thank you, sir. All right, well, this is a song by us. Heavily
I thought he was
influenced.
going to dive there.
Did you? I thought he was going to do it. Imagine he did. That would be amazing.
That would have been awesome.
This is a song by us, heavily influenced by the Rolling Stones. All right. This is a city song. It's called Down and Out. You've been so down and out. You've been with and you've been without. I know it gets lonely when the doors all shut. I know your neck gets tired from always looking up. Yeah. You've been so down and out. I've been everywhere that I way through the slush and snow. Sirens always split the night when you're downtown. Some folks live so high up they don't even hear that sound. There's other folks down here on the ground. Who's out in this thin cold rain? Whose breath is fogging my window pane? It's just a rubby on the corner. All he does is shout. I stopped and heard what he was shouting out. Didn't seem so down and out. Do you have a safe place to sleep? Tell me, do you wake up wrapped in silken sheets? There's folks living high up in their penthouse suites. They got the warmth of their rugs neath their slippery feet. And there's other folks down here on the street. No, I know the shape you're in. Sometimes I need someone to take me in. I've lived in a brownstone. Lately I've been standing on the outside, looking in. Oh, I know the shape you're in. Thank you. All right. I was raised Presbyterian, so I don't want to impose on people, But it's just the way I was raised. But we got one more. I'd love to sing this song. This song is actually got Undesirables CDs there, and I brought 2 of my own, and the new one's gone. And there's 3 copies left of Record Lonesome Night, and this song is on that album. This is called One Fine Day. So. I'm standing at the river. I don't know how it got so wide. I don't know if I can make it over to the other side. I wasn't raised to pray, Lord, but if I knew how, if I never needed your help before, I sure do need it now. Give me just one fine day. Let me wake up alive. Give me one fine day. Let me sleep where I am safe. Give me just one clear sign, sign of where I'm going. Let me feel the sunshine. I wanna feel it on my face. Sometimes I say woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, the rain is falling. It's falling through the trees. Opportunities are knocking. It's knocking at my knees. And I started on this road, Lord, falling by its side. I could barely stand in my own shoes. I was meant to stride. Give me just one fine day. Let me wake up alive. Give me one fine day. Let me sleep where I am safe. Give me just one clear sign, sign of where I'm going. Could let me feel the sunshine. I wanna feel it on my face. I said, don't it make you say, woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo. One more thing to say in the song. That's it, being alone was easy when I thought that I was strong. All the girls that tried to love me, I just made them into song. Now I'm up here on my own, Lord, 38 years of age. Every song I sing has got to climb down off the stage. Give me just one fine day. Just let me wake up alive. Give me one fine day. Let me sleep where I am safe. Won't you give me just one clear sign, sign of where I'm going. Let me feel the sunshine. I got the feeling on my face. Every day I say, give me just one. Woo-hoo-hoo.